Hey everyone, today we're making these really cool dragon egg geodes. So if you want to learn how to make them, stick around and watch the video. So you want to take your egg and crack it pretty close to the narrow end. You can, peel a little bit more off. It can be a bigger opening than this, but however big you want your crystal to be, if you want it to look like it's just an egg just hatching, then make a small opening. It's gonna look like a ender dragon egg.
Dragon egg.
Yes. So I'm gonna crack mine just a little more, just kind of to make it look like
Dragon egg.
Yeah, like a dragon came out of it. And then this is kind of a tricky part. See this little thin tissue here? That goes all along the inside of the lining of the egg. You have to peel it off. So just go slow. And it might take a few tries. It's pretty normal for it to peel off like this, but this is what it looks like. You have to peel that off the entire inside of the egg. I'm gonna go ahead and crack it more. If you have any really loose edges, like this one, get rid of it. The next step is to cover the inside with white glue. You can use a paintbrush. Gonna put some glue in, and then your job, Dexter, is to spread it around so that it's just covering the entire inside of the egg and also around the cracked edges.
Want to paint the egg with glue?
We're gonna paint the egg with glue, and then we're gonna sprinkle it with alum on the inside. So basically the glue, I don't really know what it is. And the glue gives something for the alum to stick to. The alum is what is going to help form our crystals. So alum, or maybe it's alum, I'm not honestly sure if I'm saying it right, but it is potassium aluminum sulfate. And it kind of looks like salt.
What do you mean around the crack?
You mean like on the edges, like, you take your paintbrush and paint along the edges like that. Not necessarily on the outside, but kind of on the top. If a little bit gets on the outside, that's not a big deal. So the next step is then to sprinkle the alum inside the egg. So we'll just pour a decent bit, and I've got a paper towel here to catch any that falls because there will be lots of fallout. Okay, and then kind of rotate and turn the egg as you're, you can turn it on its side and stuff, but get all the glue coated so that there is alum all around the inside of the egg. And don't worry if it spills out because you'll pour out the excess at the end. You all done? Okay, pour the excess out right in the middle, very gently. There you go. Good. So on the inside, it is all coated. I know it's really hard to see because it's bright, but it's coated with crystals of alum. Now leave this overnight to dry. Then you want to get 1 cup of water and boil it in the microwave. So we have our cup of boiling water. We have to add a 1/4 cup of alum. Yep, all of it.
That was satisfying.
So we have to stir this up. So we have to add 30 to 40 drops of food coloring. That's purple, but we don't have purple. What are we gonna do if we only have red and blue?
Mix them together.
Yeah, that'll make purple. Now we have to let this cool for about a half an hour. So the next step is to place your eggshells into the water food dye alum mixture. Do you want to place them in?
Yes.
Okay. Just very gently drop them in. It shouldn't be very hot anymore because we've let this cool off for a half an hour. Okay. You might want to get the water inside of them. You know what I mean? You want to push that one down a little bit. Yeah. Submerge them for sure. I have these two that I think will work as well. maybe, if there's room. There might not be room for this one. So now we just leave these overnight for 12 to 15 hours. Time to take them out. Do you want to try to take them out? You can use the tongs so you don't dye your fingers with the food coloring. I'll try to get the water out of it. Good job. Ooh, that looks cool. The red and the blue did not blend. I think that looks really cool. It's not purple, not at all, but I think it looks even cooler this way. The egg shell did not really get dyed. It got a little speckled, but for the most part, it's a little pinker. That's for sure, but not much. But the inside. Wow, this is cool. These are the other ones. This is a super cool multicolor effect that we accidentally did. Here are the instructions. This is where I got the experiment idea to make the dragon egg geode. It is in this book called The Super Fun Colossal Workbook for Minecrafters, an unofficial activity book. It was $10 at Barnes & Noble. I don't know if they still have it. We did buy it a while ago. This is where all our instructions for this geode egg came from. If you do this experiment at home, make sure you ask your parents for help. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.